Hey everyone, O'Shea here from Power Ups Not Included, and today I will be showing you how to do the Blitz strategy for Halo Wars, or at least one variation of it. For this test, we're going to go ahead and just set it on easy. Don't want it to get too crazy about it. And the character we're going to try this with is the Brute Chieftain, and we're going to go ahead and put it just against one of the UNSC, in this example, Captain Cutter, just because it's the easiest to show. And yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's not a hard strategy to try and pull off. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do when the game starts up is to go ahead and build a leader temple, because a leader temple will go ahead and put the Brute Chieftain immediate into play. After that, go ahead and just build 2 warehouses. And as the warehouses are building, go ahead and take your chopper and just move it around the map, trying to find all the resources. This is going to be important so you can pump out the secondary additional units for the actual blitz itself. As you can see there, your secondary unit as a Brute Chieftain is the Brute.
Moving quickly and aggressively. The fools will attack us before we're ready.
Now that you have the Chieftain out, what you're going to do is you're just going to run him up there towards the other end of the map where your enemy is. Again, continuing with your chopper to go ahead and pick up additional resources. And I messed up there because I grabbed both units. Didn't mean to do that.
What now? Why not?
Now, see, this is why it's important to go ahead and grab the additional resources, because right here, building the leader temple first does a huge drain on your initial resources.
Enemy engagement.
Don't worry about the secondary bases, just keep on rolling. Make sure your chieftain gets right outside the base. After you have about 2 or 3 of the brutes, you're ready to start launching the attack. This time again, I screwed up because I didn't look at the Brute Chieftain far enough away before he started attacking the base. But I guess it really doesn't matter for right now, because I'm still working on building everything. He can go ahead and have some fun.
Local units.
On my way. Brute, eager to fight. Moving. Yes.
Now, if you're not familiar with the game and you're wondering why I moved the Chieftain already up there and leaving all my units behind, it's one of the special abilities of the actual Covenant is to go ahead, is that teleporter right in front of the base itself, that any unit you pass into it will automatically teleport to the location of your leader.
Local units.
Now I have a nice little force. I'm going to send him into the teleporter, go back up to my Chieftain, and as you can see, they're all spawning on me. Now the real fun begins. Just start beating the hell out of them.
Local units.
This strategy doesn't always work against other Covenant forces, just because if they're playing along the same way, or even the AI, the first thing they always try to do also is get their leader out there, and another leader on the field will definitely cause some problems for you. And this move is risky. I mean, if the UNSC player that you're playing against isn't really paying attention, this becomes a lot easier. But just know that this strategy does not always work, and I do not recommend it unless you are playing in with a team that is willing to back you up in the event that you mess up. And all we're doing is just letting them beat up on the base. At the same time, I've put together another 1 or 2 brutes.
Out of resources. Power terminate.
And as soon as you keep on building more, if the blitz strategy is going to work, just go ahead and keep on pumping out those additional resources to get out there. And by the time you're done, you should have at least a decent force that you may be able to go after a secondary player if they are also not prepared.
Local units.
What now?
Out of resources. Power terminate.
Just a little bit more. And there you go. Successful demonstration of the Blitz technique in Halo Wars. This is O'Shea for Power Ups Not Included and 2 Guys 1 Cartridge. And y'all have yourselves a nice evening.